thick fog. And while I don't particularly like driving in the middle of fog, there's something very magical, mystical about it. And I was just thinking of it as a metaphor in our lives. You know, sometimes not seeing anything except for what's right in front of you can also take off a lot of stress, because your energy just goes directly into the two steps ahead of you. And actually last night I went to go see the movie Argyle. I don't know if I'd recommend it or not. It's fine. It's fun. It was fun. It was fast. It was inventive and many different twists. And so, yeah, it's definitely entertaining. But there was, he said this at one point when she was like panicking because she was on an airplane. And he said, you know, when you, all you can do is deal with what's right in front of you. And when you concentrate on that, then everything, it becomes easier. It doesn't become huge. And I think that's very much similar to what we do in our business. You know, we look so far ahead, whereas it's important to have an objective. It's also important not to be too stuck on that objective, I think. I mean, it helps you on the guideline, but if the road changes along the way, that's fine too. You know, I think the problem is sometimes we get too stuck on it, but that's not the way it was supposed to go. And I see that very much in my online business. And I could have never foreseen all of the learning and all of the personal growth that I've done in just trying to learn how to do an online business. And that was so necessary for me. That was exactly what I needed at that moment. So if I were stuck on, well, you know, I haven't made it and that's not my primary business and blah, 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 I may have seen this as a failure, but instead I see it as just, it was an amazing, amazing opportunity. It is an amazing opportunity for self-growth, which is not only helping me for my future business, which will be online, but for my current business right now. And in fact, it has. Over the last 2 years, I've niched my business so much, and I've made it so much more of what I wanted than it was before. You know, before I wanted to get away from my job because it was just overwhelming and I was running around for everybody else and I had no life anymore. And over the last 2 years, I've remembered, first of all, that I don't have a boss. I am my boss. And I think I made the mistake in thinking my customers are my boss. And I realized that was the biggest, I thought of it just this morning. That is exactly what I was thinking. Like if somebody calls me at 9 and I'm not at my desk, then, you know, I'm not behaving or following the rules. I am my boss. And if I decide not to work on Wednesday, that's me deciding that. And if I'm not there for my client, they somehow think that that's failing them, which they never do. It was all my own mind games anyway. Anyway, I'm going off on a million tangents. Sorry about that. Seems like the movie last night. The fog is just another reminder of concentrate on the 2 steps ahead. Concentrate on what you can see and what you can do. And the rest will reveal itself as it comes up. And you'll deal with it when it comes up. And it's so much easier to deal with that because you're doing it in bite-sized bits. It's also the essence of Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. If you've never read it, absolute amazing, amazing book. Being present in the moment is where we have all our energy, where we have all our strength, all our power, where we are invincible right here, right now. And we have no problems right here, right now. The minute the problems come up, we'll deal with them. But we don't need to be worrying about future problems or past problems right now. So thank you to